Shannon, do you agree with these rankings?
No, because I believe they have the Cowboys ranked too high. I have Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams, and Aaron Jones in front of them. I have Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, and Todd Gurley in front of them. So for me, Skip, I'm not so sure that my first cousin and Adam Thielen and Dalvin Cook shouldn't be in front of the Cowboys. But there's no way the Cowboys should be in the top three because nobody, not even one Cowboy fan, thinks that Amari Cooper is a top 5 receiver. Not even close to top 5. Not even close under any circumstances. And when you look at the quarterback, and I think Dak has improved every year, even the quarterbacks, I believe Aaron Rodgers is better than Dak, and Cousins is like flipping a coin. So with that being said, I believe the strength of this debate for the Cowboys is in the running back position, not the wide receiver or the quarterback position. So for me, the Chiefs, you could take Tyreek out, put Travis Kelce in, and you still got number one. No problem with Drew Brees, Mike Thomas, and Kamara, but there's no way the Cowboys, I wouldn't have the Cowboys in the top 5 of this list.
Time out. Did you just say it's a coin flip between Dak Prescott and Kirk Cousins for who's better? And you're telling me that Dak deserves $40+ million a year to be paid by far number one quarterback and player money? Well, is that what you just told me?
Well, how about this here? 2 years ago, Kirk Cousins got $84 million fully guaranteed. How much, for over 3 years, how much fully guaranteed money is Jerry Jones going to give Dak Prescott over the first 3 years? Fully guaranteed. I'm not talking about no guarantees if he's on the roster. I'm not talking about injury protection. How much over the first 3 years, Skip, is Dak Prescott going to receive from Jerry Jones? 90? 100 million?
I don't know. The total is supposed to be around 110 million, but that's for 5 years. It could be 80-ish, and that's what Kirk Cousins got, 84 million guaranteed.
You think you're sneaky. You think you're sneaky, Skip. You keep saying guaranteed. I keep saying fully guaranteed. There's a difference. There's a difference between boiling and lukewarm. Boiling and lukewarm. No, Skip Bayless. Stop with that little sneaky small talk.
Okay.
Guaranteed versus fully guaranteed.
Okay. Now, back to the issue at hand. I'm going to sneak right through a loophole that you allowed to be opened with the Kansas City Chiefs. You love my homeboy, but on his list of triplets ranked number one by CBS, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He's played how many downs in the NFL? How about 0? So you're allowing a recently drafted rookie to be part of the number one trio in pro football. Aha. Well, then, if them's the rules, Shannon Sharpe, I'm going to change my 3. My Dallas Cowboys then substitute CD Lamb for Amari Cooper. Now what are you going to do? Because I got you. Amari Cooper, you're right. 10. I cannot defend him. What's that? With CD Lamb?
If you put CD Lamb in that group, you're out of the top 10. You're no longer not even top 5.
I think
you're not even top 10.
No, I think we just vaulted to number 1. I told you this from the start of college football season. He was the best receiver in college football. The Cowboys stole him on draft night, and all of a sudden, Dak Prescott went from not even being ranked last August by the players in the top NFL.com 100. Didn't he make the top 100 voted by players to everybody says he's the 3rd best MVP candidate. And some people are making the case that Dak will win the MVP this coming season. It's because of CD Lamb. I'm not saying he's going to have the impact of KD or AD, but CD is going to have dramatic impact even as a rookie on my Cowboys. And I believe he will be more valuable than Tyreek. Tyreek's number 1 on this list because CD Lamb is both a possession receiver and a home run hitter. last year in college football, he averaged 21.4 yards per catch. And I told you, Shannon, for my Oklahoma Sooners, they didn't have a track team of Alabama receivers. They didn't have Judy and Ruggs and Devontae Smith and down the line. They didn't have 4 potential #1 draft picks. They really only had C.D. Lamb. He caught 62 balls. The next on the list is 43 by Rambo. And the next on the list is 19 by Jalen Hazelwood, who got hurt. He's a true freshman. So my point is, it was, wait a second, CD or bust. They were triple teaming him in the Texas game. They could not get him on the ground. The last 2 years, he led college football with 25 30-plus yard catches. Last year, he was 9.2 yards after the catch. I'm pretty sure that led college football. I don't know that for sure because I don't have those stats at my fingertips. But 9.2 after the catch, that's like you're getting a first down. Every time you catch the ball, you're getting another first down. Shannon, he's a game changer. I told you the day after the draft, he's going to change life in Dallas. So if you give me Dak Prescott, who you now say is worth $40 million a year, and you give me an Ezekiel Elliott, who you say is going to have a bounce back year because he is still the best running back in football. Clearly, he's better than Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I think he's better than Kamara. Anybody else you want? He's better than Gurley. Gurley seems broken down at this point, which is why the Rams cut him. So you give me Dak and Zeke and CeeDee? Wow. I got this. Yeah. I think I'm looking at the #1 trio in football.
Right now, CD Lamb is not a top 15 receiver in the NFL. I'm not. And look, I understand. I don't know why they went with Helaire, considering that the running back, I think it was Williams, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's who could have been the MVP in the Super Bowl. Had Mahomes not played as well as he did down the stretch. But Skip, I mean, you talk about CD Lamb, Skip. Now you balled it out. Now you're like 14th or 15th. You're way on down the list. At least Amari is a proven commodity. I just don't believe he's a top 5 receiver. You'd be hard-pressed to find any exec that says Amari Cooper is a top 5 receiver, given all the receivers just in the NFC, not even going to the AFC. So with that being said, Skip, you put CD Lamb in there, you're not even in the top 15.
Amari Cooper was a top 5 receiver coming off the previous year when he played about 8 games with Dak. They were sensational. They beat Seattle. They played well enough on offense to beat the Rams out here in L.A. in the Coliseum. But last year, Amari Cooper caught 52 balls at home and only 27 on the road. He shut it down after 1 catch at the Jets. He got shut down and he quit thanks to Stephon Gilmore at New England. He's over there pouting on the sidelines because he couldn't get open. And at the Eagles, it got so bad, Jason Garrett yanked him from the game because he was running half-hearted routes. I'm sorry, can't defend that. He got his $100 million to stay. I'm happy about that. I'd rather have him than not have him. I'd rather have him than have him a Washington Redskin, the rival to the Cowboys, obviously. So we got Amari, but we got CD. And CD, if I replace Amari in this triplets, just watch and wait. Remember I told you this. See what starts happening. CD Lamb is a baller, gamer, game changer. Just wait and watch.
Skip, look, you keep talking about Amari, but I would take Adams, Julio, Mike Thomas, Evans, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Hopkins, Thielen, Keenan Allen. I would all take them over Amari Cooper. I would take all those guys right now. And that was just off the top of my head.
You got it. You got it. I give it to you. Go ahead.
And so in other words, you're saying that CD Lamb is better than any of those guys that are better than the guys that I just mentioned on this list. That's what you're telling me.
He will be. In short order, you'll be telling me, whoa, this guy is something. Shannon, he is something. He's the best receiver.
Like I said,
on the Cowboy draft board, he was 6th. 6th on the draft board, and they got him at 17.
Well, guess what? He weren't that high on anybody else's draft board because they let his butt slide right on down, didn't they, Skip? Huh?
All of their mistakes, and I think he was, but they needed something else.
Whoa. The Cowboys needed something else. They needed a DB. But you said that, that now all of a sudden talent outweighs need. Oh, okay.
All I know is Dak Prescott's coming off an 8-8 year in which he did not make the Pro Bowl, and all of a sudden he's as high as third favorite for MVP. And some people, some bloggers and expert analysts are picking him to be the MVP of the league this year. What changed? CeeDee Lamb.
No, they got a new coach. They got to implement a new system. They believe that Mike McCarthy's a better coach than Jason Garrett.
Shannon, get on the CeeDee Lamb train. You're going to be missing out. I'm just warning you. I've been around the kids, so I'm just trying to help you out here, Shannon.
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.